Good morning. It is 5:33, Monday the 22nd of June 2026. We're in Dubai. The biggest consistent challenge to this cycling journey has been one thing: getting up in the morning. Yeah, every morning it is that one difficult barrier to break is simply getting out of bed. Like this morning I was awake at 4 a.m. I looked at the clock, 4 a.m. and I've got an hour left to sleep. Couldn't go back to sleep, but still, when the alarm did go off and I was wide awake, it was still a challenge to get up. I was looking for excuses. Well, my wife could do with a little bit more, an extra hour, or we could go for a little bit later. Always that first thing of moving the covers off you, getting out of bed, is always the biggest challenge. But inevitably, I meet that challenge every morning. I get out of bed, brush my teeth, make some protein milk, have an Actimel, have one coffee, and I'm out every morning. Another beautiful morning this morning. Temperature is 30 degrees. We're going the usual route this morning. And this morning's ride cannot be far because it's work day and my son's first day properly back at school after his exams. He's just been made a prefect, so can't be late on his first patrol. So it can't be a far ride, it's going to be a fast ride. It's got to be a ride where I get my heart rate up to zone 2. Not really chasing the power. Power will naturally come and the cadence will naturally be there. But this is more of a quick burst ride. So catch the data after this short video. So I was going to do 30 today and was all prepped for it. My legs feel like doing 30. But I've got to get to work, and I've got to get to, more importantly, I can be a bit late for work today, but more importantly, I've got to get my son to school for his first patrol as a head boy, prefect type role. So I can't afford to be late. Or he can't afford to be late. Yeah, I was today's ride. I think I kept good cadence, good power generally. My heart rate struggled to get it into zone 2, couldn't keep it in zone 2, and then towards the end I started chasing somebody and then managed to keep it into zone 2 for a little bit, but it wasn't very effective. My zone 2 workouts are not really working out at the moment. I find it that much more difficult to get my heart rate up to zone 2. I don't know what it is. I'm putting lots of power in and really spiking the power, but the heart rate just does not go up. I wonder if it's because I'm just fitter. I definitely wouldn't call myself an athlete. If it was, it would be certainly an overweight athlete. But I'd be interested in anyone's comments on what I can do, or if it's normal, or this big question that I seem to be able to don't seem to be able to answer, which is best, zone 2 for power or zone 2 for heart rate. Even AI gives me different answers. One day it says power, the next day it says heart rate. One AI says power, the other one says heart rate. I think they're both pretty important, and certainly for the start of my cycling journey, it was all about zone 2 heart rates. That's the only metric, the only data that I was really gathering. Focus on zone 2, get to zone 2. Well, actually, originally it was go for a 5-minute ride, go for a 2-minute ride, go for a 5-minute ride, and then it was go for 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers. Then it moved into get your heart rate up to zone 2. But by then I'd got a little bit more cycling fitter. So it's all been very much of a transition from time, distance, heart rate. And I'm just wondering, is the next transition power? That'd be an interesting conversation with somebody. So I'll put the stats of the ride today on the screen. 21 kilometers. It's all I can afford to do. Probably 22, 23 by the time I get home. But that is it for today. Signing out. Have a lovely day. Catch the data later. See you tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye bye.